Hi, people. This is Charles, back from a week of vacation. Oh, do we have something this time? Oh, it's looking decent so far. Oh, builds like Dan is Baloum does. So Baloum is going for the Dan's build order. No concrete on the with the Dune trap. Dan is the one who popularized this build order, in my opinion. So it's gonna be 2 vs 2. Manu in the light brown corner, picking Artonen, allying with Dan in a red Atreides, against dark brown Chouaib in Atreides, and Baloum, the purple Artonen. I expect it to be a good and close match. It will be dangerous to predict the winner, because theoretically Dan is a little better than Chouaib, and Baloum probably a little better than Manu, but sometimes in team games, depending on the matchups and the starting spots, some guys get surprisingly more or less comfortable than we would expect them to. So let's see. Do we have a coming battle of the Scots? Yes, we have, and looks like the top team will prevail. Gotta be close though. Oh, very good. Very good metroing is here from the bottom team, especially Dan, and the bottom team gets it. Although we would have think Manu did a small mistake at the start, but anyway, good job for them. And yeah, 11 kills for Dan. This is a very good ability start. So if we compare Chouaib and Dan, yeah, we'll do this for today. You see, Dan already has 2 EV factories. Oh, but Chouaib also has 2 EV factories because in this specific game, he did his second EV before a third refinery. So my example will not work. What I wanted to point out is compare what you can benefit in speed by not putting concrete under your wind traps. It's gonna be maybe harder to do, but anyway, now Dan has his fourth refinery. Let's see how much time it will take for Chouaib to have his. Now he has it, so maybe 15-20 seconds or so. So Dan is building faster because of this. However, that's the disadvantage of his build order. Because of every money invested in repairing wind traps as they go, he needs 5 refineries instead of 4 to secure a good cash flow. And the result is, at the end of the day, the two put their first barracks almost at the same time. And if we check the count here, well, Dan has 2 more troopers. He also has 2 more vehicles. He has more money too. Maybe it's not just about the build order. Seeing the numbers right now, Dan's strategy seems justified. But we didn't see everything. I mean, can be it can be the harvester's management, it can be the refinery's placement. Now Chouaib has 2 barracks and 1 outpost. Dan didn't do a second barracks. He went straight for the starport. So build orders are not are hardly comparable, but I would like to do this exercise in a better way if 2 players do exactly the same build order except for the country under wind traps. Now, the thing we can compare is how the Stadium Barrack allows Chouaib so far to have more troopers. However, Dan has more heavy vehicles, in part thanks to the fact he saved time by not building a Stadium Barracks, and also because of his strategy to not have country under his wind traps. Um, However, now you see that he has less money because he invests money all the time to repair those 6 wind traps. So that's it for the build orders comparison. We'll not have much more time to do it. Manu is doing 3 EV factories, and he also has his starport. I expect Baloum to have the same. Baloum already has his AH research center though, so that's good. Now the top team is joining at middle, having some decent map control so far. Batch, and by batch, I guess Dan is meaning Manu should retreat, not like I was away from keyboard and I'm back like physically in front of my computer. And Manu agrees to this good advice. Now, right now, the Baloum team don't have the numbers to fight. It would have been a lost cause, I think. So anyway, this is just the beginning of the game. It's not it's not too big of a deal if they don't secure middle right now. They can do it later by winning a battle elsewhere. We have a hits research center there, 3 construction yards. So Dan has a very good defense against some potential sneak attacks. Manu also has 2 construction yards, and he went to the 3 light factories before EH research center. So let's see how it will turn out. Chouaib only has 5 light vehicles, but I guess he did EH research center and more other stuff. He may have more refineries. So now people fight anyway, even if, in my opinion, no, numbers are more balanced than they were 2 minutes ago. In fact, Chouaib does a decent thing right here. This was smart on his part. Manu holding his front. Dan has reinforcements and some sonics coming here. Bad Baloum. It's really tight. I appreciate it. It's more fun to from the commentator's perspective when the game is close. I expect Chouaib to start pumping Sonic Dance soon. This is begun. He doesn't really have a choice. Now, Manu had a good plan, but 2 or 3 siege tanks, just if they were just 2 cases farther, it would have made the hell of a difference. These 15 troopers would have died. Anyway, now Manu sends some troops here. It's brilliant to expand here, but I'm not sure it's a good strategy to split his forces. Because the middle is really not secured for the bottom team. So if I were in Manu's position, I would send every army to the middle battle. Here, Chouaib will gain the numbers advantage, but Dan has secured a key entrance here. Now siege tanks are coming. It's really close. If we look at the kill number, oh my, Dan has got a good advantage over Chouaib so far. But Dan has units tied here because of of a good map control by Baloum so far. And Chouaib is gonna try to benefit from it as much as possible. Now finally, bottom team broke the siege here, but now Dan has to find a way to pull his units there in the battle with Chouaib, because right now Chouaib has a favorable position. I'm not saying the top team will win the whole game, but they got an interesting start. Now, however, the bottom team are split. The top teams, are split up, and the bottom team will benefit from it. Baloum realizes this and has no choice but to retreat a bit. See, Dan has a good amount of kills advantage over Chouaib, and it's very close between Manu and Baloum. I expect some red and brown MCVs to try to go there. I think it's a good strategy from Chouaib to retreat and link up with the purple guys here. And once more, Manu is paying the price for not having enough siege tanks. It's relatively easy for the troopers to go there and make decent damage. And these 5 quads will be no match for Baloum's Devastators. However, on the other end, Dan has won this specific engagement against Chouaib, so he will be able... Oh, watch! What's happening? Oh, that's it. The reinforcements of Manu on the right side are finally used. And yeah, at least the top team saw it, so I don't think they will do too much damage in the short term. However, the thing is that top team has to get their focus out of the middle battle. Or really? Well, Well, the fact that Chouaib sends his squads here to help Baloum instead of saying them in the middle will benefit the bottom team in the long term, in my opinion. Now Dan can breathe a bit, send some MCVs. He's probably try to expand at middle. Let's see. Manu will need the reinforcements pretty fast. Oh my god. This is a terrible loss of units for Manu. Wow. A lot of times in a 2vs2 match, or even 3vs3, the team who wins is the one who was finally who was most concentrated, the less split up. Now Chouaib is doing good damage with his squads. He's putting Manu really on the defense here, allowing some control here, uh, but it doesn't work out completely because Baloum is really focusing on Manu, and it will give Dan some time to cover up. It's really a close game. Not sure what purple squads are doing right here in Chouaib's base. Hmm. At least Manu expanded a bit. Nobody seems to have some money problems so far. This is a good Artronon versus Artronon battle, and if you follow me since quite a time, you probably noticed that in a Artronon versus Artronon matchup, I don't, I don't. Oh no, phone is ringing. Crap. I'm sorry. Coming back soon. Oui, allô? Okay, I'm back, and I guess I missed everything up. There's probably a reason why Dan is on the defense suddenly. I'm very sorry to have missed it, and it was not even an important phone call. That's really frustrating. That's a good harvester's battle. In the kills department, Chouaib has pretty much closed the gap with Dan. And on the other end, Baloum has taken an advantage over Manu. Oh yeah, three buildings destroyed. I missed that. Hmm. Now, Manu is doing good stuff tactically on this side, but strategically, it's not a good move because Dan is being doubled, and he will begin to miss money at some point if it stays like this. Not sure why Dan is still putting some focus so away from his base when he's so much on the defense here. Wow. The top team is winning this, and I may have missed the climatics battle where it was decided. That's very frustrating. Shame on the person who was trying to call and sell some banking services I don't anyway need. Wow. This will be soon a game over, I think, because the two bottom players I like encircled can't really help each other anymore. The last hope would be if Manu wins easily this battle and sends then everything to help Dan, but it doesn't look so simple. And this is a good move from Baloum to expand at middle. Now his army is can link up easily with Chouaib's. Chouaib is doing very good pressure here to keep Dan on the defense. Dan still has a good amount of money though, but in the long term, well, it will be very hard for them to turn this around. Yeah, GG, done deal. Good battle, and I think the top teams map control at first had an influence all game long. Did a good job together. So I hope you enjoyed. See ya.